Hold on tight, everyone, because we need to dive into the drama surrounding Remy Ma, and it's definitely not pretty. She's been making headlines for all the wrong reasons, and honestly, it's becoming pretty embarrassing. After reportedly cheating on her long-term partner Papoose for months with his own protege, Easy the block captain, she's now attempting to find a way back into his life. But let's make one thing clear, Papoose isn't having it. He's moved on, and his new love interest, the tough and fierce Clarissa Shields, is making it obvious that she's not someone to mess with. Remy Ma's sudden desire to win Papoose back has raised many questions. What's her end goal here? Why is she trying to rekindle a relationship now that Papoose has clearly found someone else in Clarissa? Is it guilt? Regret? Or does she just dislike the idea of him finding happiness without her? Regardless of her reasoning, it's clear that Remy is struggling with the fact that she let go of someone who was genuinely loyal. Let's be real. Papoose wasn't just any man. He was the definition of loyalty, the kind of partner most women hope for. To truly understand the depth of this situation, let's take a step back and reflect on the history between Remy Ma and Papoose. Not long ago, they were seen as one of hip-hop's most unshakable couples, embodying loyalty and love at its finest. Papoose was the epitome of a ride-or-die partner. He stood by Remy through every high and low, never once faltering in his commitment, even during her most challenging times. When Remy was sentenced to prison, many assumed their relationship would fall apart due to the separation, but not Papoose. He waited for her, patiently and faithfully, for 7 years. He didn't stray, he didn't seek out other women, and he didn't let the distance weaken their bond. His love was so unwavering that he even married her over the phone while she was incarcerated, a testament to his loyalty that outshone any obstacle life threw at them. Considering the immense loyalty he showed, it's no wonder people were shocked and disappointed when rumors surfaced about Remy Ma's infidelity. And the most shocking part of all, she allegedly cheated with someone from Papoose's own circle. Out of all the people she could have been with, she chose to have an affair with Easy the block captain, a man that Papoose had personally mentored and helped elevate in the industry. That level of betrayal is beyond hurtful. It's one thing to cheat, but to do it with someone so close to your partner, that takes an incredible amount of audacity. Naturally, when the affair became public, the hip-hop world was rocked. Fans, who had long admired Remy and Papoose's relationship, were left in disbelief, questioning how someone could betray a partner who had shown such unwavering devotion. As for Papoose, he was clearly heartbroken. But instead of resorting to public outbursts or social media drama, he chose to handle the situation with dignity and grace. He walked away and moved forward. And as fate would have it, he found comfort in someone new, Clarissa Shields. Clarissa is no ordinary woman. She's a powerhouse, a boxing champion who embodies resilience, strength, and confidence. She's not here for games, and she certainly won't allow Remy Ma to waltz back in and disrupt the peace she and Papoose have built. She's made it clear that she's not someone to be trifled with, and that message has clearly reached Remy. Despite Papoose's new beginning with Clarissa, Remy Ma seems reluctant to accept that their time together is over. Her recent attempts to reconnect have raised questions about her true intentions. Is she genuinely regretful, or is she struggling with the reality of her actions and the fallout that came with them? Perhaps she's learning the hard way that you don't truly appreciate something until it's gone. Whatever her reasons may be, one thing is undeniable. Papoose has made it clear that he's not looking back. He gave everything to Remy for years, only to face betrayal. Now that he's found someone who values and respects him, there's no reason for him to revisit a relationship that ended in dishonesty. This entire situation serves as a stark reminder that even the strongest relationships can fall apart when trust is broken. Love alone isn't enough to sustain a partnership. Respect, loyalty, and honesty are just as vital. And when those elements are lost, even the deepest connections can shatter beyond repair. At the end of the day, Remy Ma's actions have cost her the man who stood by her through thick and thin. As much as she may wish she could turn back time, some mistakes are simply irreparable. Now, all that's left for her is to accept the consequences of her decisions and move on, because Papoose certainly has. So, when he moved on, no one could really fault him. And here's the twist. He upgraded in every way possible. Enter Clarissa Shields, a 5-time world champion boxer, rich, beautiful, and accomplished. She's a true powerhouse, and she's not here for any drama. Papoose found himself a queen, and instead of supporting him, Remy completely lost her composure. She started acting out, trying to tear them apart, even going so far as to leak private screenshots in an attempt to embarrass Clarissa. But instead of making Clarissa look bad, all it did was expose Remy as bitter and messy. And then things took an even wilder turn. In December, Remy posted a screenshot of Papoose asleep on the phone with Clarissa while at her house. She tried to make it seem like Papoose was still sneaking around with her. Remy even claimed that Clarissa got scared and hung up as soon as she heard her voice. But Clarissa wasn't about to let that slide. She clapped back hard, questioning why a woman with 2 boyfriends was so upset about a man who had clearly moved on. The shade was real. And honestly, Clarissa had a point. If Remy really had it all together, why was she so obsessed with what Papoose was doing? Just when it seemed like the drama was finally settling down, Papoose himself stepped in and aired out everything. He posted receipts proving that while he was at home spending quality time with his daughter on Christmas, Remy was out there creeping around with EZ. In his post, he didn't hold back, calling her a narcissist and accusing her of fabricating stories because she couldn't handle the fact that he had moved on. But that's not all. Papoose dropped a bombshell by revealing that Remy had begged him to lie about not knocking out EZ, showing just how desperate she was to cover up her actions. The situation was getting messier by the second. You'd think that after all this, Remy would gracefully accept the reality and move on. But nope, that wasn't the case. Instead, she began sending explicit videos and pictures to Papoose in a last-ditch effort to win him back. At this point, it's hard to understand where her self-respect went. Papoose has already moved on with his life, and it's clear he's not looking back. Remy's attempts to reignite their relationship only showcase how much she underestimated him. She thought she could cheat, embarrass him, and still have him by her side. But Papoose showed her he's better off without her, leaving her in a desperate and embarrassing position as she realizes he's leveled up and moved on. Meanwhile, Papoose and Clarissa are absolutely thriving. The two have been spotted together more frequently, and there's even speculation that Papoose might be preparing to put a ring on it soon. If that actually happens, oh, you already know Remy is going to lose her mind. But honestly, we're all here for it. Papoose deserves happiness, and Clarissa is giving him everything that Remy never truly appreciated or valued. The way things are looking, Papoose seems to have found the peace and love he deserves. And it's clear Clarissa is the one providing that. As for Remy, this entire situation is nothing short of embarrassing for her. She had a solid, good man by her side and completely threw it all away. Now, she's scrambling to win him back, realizing too late that the grass isn't greener on the other side. It seems that Papoose is truly done for good. And who could blame him? After everything that's happened, he's better off with someone who genuinely appreciates him. But what do you all think? Do you believe Papoose will ever give Remy another chance? Or is she just embarrassing herself at this point? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy updates.